I wanted to talk sleep associations. So, a sleep association is anything that your child relies on to fall asleep. So, what's really important is to understand that how your child, baby, toddler, older child, gets to sleep is how they expect to return to sleep when they wake. So, sleep cycle transitions happen every 45 minutes in a baby or toddler. So what this means is they wake up after each sleep cycle every 45 minutes or so. And if they have fallen asleep a certain way, is exactly how they expect to fall back to sleep. They know no other way, or they want that exact same association. So sleep association is things like a soother to sleep, a bottle to sleep, a breastfeed to sleep, been rocked to sleep, been bounced to sleep. So what happens is if they fall asleep this way, when they wake after a sleep cycle, so whether it's during a nap or whether it's overnight, they want that exact same association because they've relied on that and they think that they need that, especially if they're young. They think they need that exact same association to get back to sleep. Now, what I always say to families and anyone I speak with, it's not a problem unless you see it as a problem. And if rocking your baby to sleep or, feeding them to sleep and that's not a problem. I'm not here to judge. I did it all myself and that. But if it has become a problem, and I often work, families come to me and they say, I can't get my baby to sleep without rocking them to sleep or without feeding them back to sleep. All of this is very, very common in the early months, especially feeding and sleep is very, very connected. But what starts to happen, and again, rocking to sleep and all that, but what starts to happen is if this is the way they rely on getting to sleep, when they wake up overnight, and if there are elements of overtiredness in there causing the wake up, they will fuss and cry until they get the exact same association. So this is where I work with families on that piece is the final piece to the puzzle. There's other things, that come first, but this final piece of the puzzle is working with families on teaching your baby the skills to fall asleep independently, so then they have those skills to fall back to sleep if and when they wake up overnight. So if you can relate to this, if you're in this challenge of rocking or bouncing or feeding or soother replug, please feel free. You can book a free sleep assessment call on my website. During this call, I will get a better understanding of what's happening. I can bring you through my process and kind of the package that I feel is best suited for you and your family and next steps.